Thanks for joining us. We're live in Cape Town, of course, in the center of discontent, so to speak. This is where hundreds of refugees are camping outside the Central Methodist Church. Let's show you exactly what's happening here. There are many people who are standing outside. They built camps just outside the church. One gentleman angry about the situation, saying that they are not welcome in South Africa and that the government is not protecting them. So we'll try to speak to more and more people along the way, but what we've seen so far is really sad. These are people who have been here for over 4 months, saying that they have nowhere to go and they're waiting for the UNHCR as well as officials to help them out. Some people are not happy with us broadcasting here. There are different sections to the refugees. They have different leaders, representatives, so to speak, and their stories are all different. We've been speaking to get all sides of the story. Of course, we can't please everyone. So let's find out more from the Gift of the Givers. The NGO has been helping with things here outside the Central Methodist Church. Ali Sam joins us now live. Ali, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. So this is a difficult situation for you because at first you had one side of the refugees saying that they didn't want your help, but others do. What are you doing so far?
Okay, when the crisis started here at the Methodist Church, Givers Ali Samblay was one of the first NGOs to step in, providing them with their 2 daily meals of lunch and supper, sanitary pads and water. We even brought our doctors in to provide them medical care. There was a bit of misunderstanding between the leadership and of a statement one of our directors made. We were then asked to leave. A few weeks back, we had a congregation from the St. George's Cathedral Church, and as well as some community members from the refugees asking us to come back again once again, because as we know, in situations like this, it's the women and children who suffer, and the conditions here outside is inhumane. We don't like our mothers and children to live in the conditions that they are living in. So that's when we decided, from a humanitarian aid aspect, to come in again. Once again, we did that for the first 3 days, and then in the week we'll provide them with food when our teams is ready to assist.
Yeah. So are you actually able to help everyone in this situation outside the Methodist Church, inside the Methodist Church? Are people allowing you to actually do that or not?
We are feeding those we are feeding is people inside outside the Methodist Church. The people inside, they don't need our help, as they said. So we're looking after the people here outside. So as you know, the conditions, our weather conditions is getting to get worse now with winter coming up. So we hope a solution is found. The United Nations can come in, sit down with these people, come see what's happening here, and to sort of get a solution to the current crisis what's happening outside.
Yeah. Do you think government's doing enough to actually help these people, because they're in a tussle over whether or not they should be allowed to camp outside in the first place?
As we know, as government has said, when it comes to the status of refugees, it's a part of the United Nations, and we have been with the one part of the refugee leadership sitting with the United Nations. At that time, the Human Rights Commission was involved. We know they have pulled out now. So we as Gift of the Givers, we're not taking part in the negotiations. We are there to provide the humanitarian aspects, and we have once the United Nations give them a condition while they sort out the solutions and put them in a place where it's fit for human beings to stay, we will provide them full humanitarian aid every day. But conditions like this, it's not conducive for us to feed people in this way.
Yeah, and it's shocking to see something like this happen in a city centre that has all the facilities that one would need to actually survive, running water, food, etc.
That's correct, and you know, and the most vulnerable people in the situations are women and children. There's a lot of diseases out there. They have to go to clinics. When the winds and the rains come, they're the ones that suffer the most. So yeah, so we hope a solution can come soon, and a solution can come between the necessary role players, so that these people can have a peaceful ending.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time and your insight. Appreciate it. That, of course, is Ali Sam. He's from the Gift of the Givers, talking to us about their role and how they're trying to help people out here at the Central Methodist Church.